Hello. Okay, this is the plan. For 1 hour, we will go ahead and we will try and solve questions. I hope you can hear me. Let me just check it out. My phone if I can hear myself. Hello. Okay, this is the plan. Looks like people can hear me. That's good. So now what we're going to do is we are going to solve easy and medium questions first. How am I going to do it? I'm going to follow this roadmap at neatcode.io. And this is not a sponsor. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna solve these questions just one at a time. Solve the easium and the medium ones for array and hashing, two pointers, then stack, and similarly try to solve as much as possible. Why am I doing this? Because I am preparing for another job. So the first thing that you do while preparing for a job is DSA. So that is where I'm doing this. And I'll be solving this in Python. And for everyone, I'll be just putting my mind out here, speaking my thoughts, and saying why am I doing this. And then for most of the questions, if I'm not wrong, Neetcode has prepared, I don't know his name, so Neetcode has prepared the solutions himself. So like, for example, we start with contains duplicate. So we look out here, we can see that he's prepared his own page where you can type the Python code. I'm not typing it out here, I'll be typing it in Leetcode so we can keep track of it. And it will improve my profile over there. And once that is done, we'll go to the solutions and we'll see how all we can solve it. And there will be on the top right side, you would see kind of timer, right? So what we'll do is we will set ourselves a timer of 10 minutes for easy questions and 15 minutes for medium questions. For hard, we will not be doing it right now. And mostly I should be able to do these 10 and 15 minutes easy and medium because I want to be able to come up with the solutions fast and in an efficient way. So to start off, we'll start off with the first question. I have previously done these questions. So if ever you see any piece of code out here, we will reset the code and we will start again, fresh. Okay. So first off is contains duplicate. So given an integer array, return true if any value appears at least twice in the array, and return false if every value is distinct. So the last time I solved it, it was a pretty simple. Wait, let me put a timer. Yeah. So the last time I solved it was a pretty simple way. And how did I solve it? I solved it using a set because in a set you will only have one element appear once. And so we will convert this array into a set and we will see if the length of that set is equal to the length of the given array. So that's simple. So return len of set of nums. So if len of set of nums is equal to nums means that there's no duplicate, but we want the other way around, right? So we'll put is not equal to len of nums. That should be the way. Okay, that was fast and good. Yeah, we did pretty well out there. Sure. Okay, it's same thing on the other side, so that's not a problem. That's fine. Now we will just see. We'll stop the timer. Quite fast. And we'll see the different kind of solutions that the brute force way is for I in range of. So he starts it like a two-pointer kind of way where he starts with the first element. He takes each element and checks if it has occurred after, if it has reoccurred after it. Now that will take O of n square. Sorting, you sort it and then you see if ever the same element has appeared near to each other. So that's O n log n. Hash set is something similar to what we did. So if it is in the scene set, we return true, else we return false. And then the length, so basically the same thing. I got it now. So the contains duplicate is completed. Nice. Next is valid anagram. Let's do it. See, I told you guys. Mostly I would have solved this question. Yep. So this one is given two strings, S and T. return true if T is an anagram of S and false otherwise. So what's an anagram? An anagram is a word or a phrase formed by rearranging the letters using all the original letters exactly once. So that means that if ever that original letter is there, so it should be used again. It can be used in the same position or in a different position. That's not a problem, but it has to be used again. So that means the count of the letters will be the same, correct? So one of the ways I can think, oh my God, every time I do this, okay, this time I think we'll forget it. It's all right. So one of the ways is using a hash table where we keep the occurrence of each letter in S and then we check the occurrence of it in T afterwards in a for loop. So that's two for loops. The max it could go till is N, O of N. That's a good way to go about it. Another way is that I remember doing it is so you have 26 letters, right? So you create array of 26 with zeros and then using the ASCII value or simply using A as 0 and B as 1 and so on till Z. So you would inc if for S you would increase it and for T you would decrease it. So if ever it has occurred in S, it would increase by 1. So for A, if you see it has occurred, A has occurred here. So you would increase it. Now the next time you see A in S, you would increase it. But so A will be plus 1. And then when it comes here, it'll be minus 1 again. And it'll be plus 1 out here. And then when it comes here, it'll be minus 1. And then when it comes here, it'll be plus 1. And then this will make it minus 1. So in the end, A would have B equal to 0. So that's the idea out here. So first we'll create a empty array with zeros and the length is 26 because 26 characters. For I in so there's a way I like to do it, which is called zip in Python. I learned it pretty recently. So it takes one character from each. And we can easily say if len of s is not equal to len of t, that means it's not an anagram because it didn't occur. So we will say return false. You can directly say that. And then now we will get the ASCII value of it. To get the ASCII value of a character, we use ORD, O-R-D, and the ASCII value of A is 96. So if we see, let me show you the ASCII table, so it's easier to understand. So if you see ASCII table, we will just give it as lower itself. So S dot lower and T is equal to T dot lower. We don't have to worry about capitals. So it starts with 97 as A. So what we'll do is we will take X, which is equal to ORD of C1 minus 97. You guys get that? So if it's A, ORD of A, which will be 97, 97 minus 97 is 0. Similarly, we'll take Y, which is ORD of C2 minus 97. And now we will say ans of X plus equal to 1 and ans of Y is minus equal to 1. Now, in the end, we can just say uh, if sum of ans is not equal to 0, then it is not an anagram. If it is equal to 0, it is an anagram because zeros, how many zeros you add will be 0 in the end. So return sum of ans is equal to 0. Oh, no, okay. So, okay, I know why it went wrong. So if you see out here, we would increase it for t out here as plus 1 at some other place, and then at some other place we minus 1 for c. So that would cancel. So sum is not the way. So we'll do count. Wait, let me just think of it. Yeah, count of, wait, and dot count of 0 should be equal to 26. Count is the way, right? Let's write count array. Yeah, it's the count method. Yep, that's correct. So if count of 0 is equal to 26, then it's a true case. Otherwise, it's false. Sorry, my bad out there. Yep, we did it quite well. 76. So that's pretty decent. So if length for x in set of s, if s dot count of x is not equal to t dot count of x. Oh, we just take the count of each letters. Yeah, that's also a good way. So first is sorting. If well, okay, yeah. So if you sort it and then it doesn't match, then it's oh. So sorting of s will take n log n and sorting of t will take m log n. So time complexity is n log n plus m log n. Hash table, as I already told you guys. This is yeah, this is the optimal way where you add, increase it, and then you subtract it. And then we just do a for loop for the count, which we did it using an inbuilt method. So that's done. Do some, yep, I know this like the back of my hand. So I will just reset it and I'll start the timer and I'll explain to you guys what's the question and the answer. So the question is basically you're given an array and you're given a target number. So you have to return two indices such that when the values in the two indexes are added up, they give you the target. And there's only one solution all the time. Now, one of the ways to do it is using two for loops, which can take you of n squared time complexity. So that's long. Instead of that, what we'll be doing is we'll be creating a hash table where what the hash table will have is we'll have two values with key value pair, basically. That's a hash table. So key value pair, where the key would be uh, the value that we'll take one index, we'll subtract it from the target, and how many ever is remaining, we'll put it as the key, and the value would be the initial index we took in. So I'll show it to you guys how that's done. So we'll just create a simple hash table. This is also dictionary in Python. Temp is null. For I, so I'll put index comma element in enumerate of nums. Now x is equal to target minus element. If x in temp, if it's already there, then we can return index comma temp of x. Else, what we'll do is we will get temp of x equal to index. So that should do it. Oops. Oh my god. When does it work? Okay. Target comma element 7. Oh my bad. Should be element. Sorry, my bad. Should be element, not target. Yeah. So if you guys see out here, what I did was, stop the timer. Yep. So what I did here was, first it'll take 2, it'll see 9, it'll subtract it, which is 7, which is not already there in the temp because temp is null now. So it will add the 2 and the index which it was in. So that's 0. Next, when coming to 7, we'll subtract it and see whether how much is more needed. That's 2. 2 is already there in temp. Yeah, it is there. And what's its index? 0. So it will return the current index that we see and the index of the element. If you want it in the correct order, it will be like this. Yeah, as I thought. If ever anybody has any question or anything, please do put it in the comments. I'll be happy to help you out in the chat or in the comments when you see the video later. So we did do some. Next, we'll do group anagrams. Yep, let's go ahead. So given, yep. So now this is a medium question. So I'm going to increase the timing to 15. Yeah, let's change this to 15. Yep. Save, uh, save. Let's expand this and start it. Okay. So what's this supposed to do? So given an array of strings strs, group the anagrams together. You can return the answer in any order. So you're given n number of strings, okay, in an array. Now you have to group the anagrams together. So how do we go about that? Let's just get the whiteboard out. Let's think it out loud. Yep. Like I would write in my notebook, but I don't have something to present to you guys. So here we go. Mhm. Yeah. So we don't need any of these templates. We just need a blue pin. Okay. So for this, how we did the previous way, we can do the same way. But what we'll be doing is we will be storing something like a tuple. So that array will be converted into a tuple and will be stored into a hash map. Because so I'll show it to you guys how that works. Let me get the pen. Yep, is this one? Okay. So what will happen is, so we will see eat and t, right? So if you see both of them when created that array, it will have the same, like for A will be one and dot dot dot, and then another one for E, and then dot and all zeros, and then one for T. That's it. Both of them will have the same thing. Oh sheesh. It's A, E, and T. Now what we'll do is we'll convert this into a tuple where we'll have it. So why we are converting it to tuple is in the hash table, that's the way to store it. And whenever we want to see it, we'll see this and then we will append it to the hash table. So in the hash table, it'll be like this is the key where the array will be the key and the values will have eat, comma, t, and so on. And in the end, we'll have the whole hash table. And the next time, we'll just go over the values of the hash table and then open it and form a new array. That's it. So it's pretty simple. Uh, the one of the reasons why I know this is because I've done this already. And when the first time I did it, I didn't get it off right off the bat. Yeah, like I took it up from there, the bat word. So I didn't get it right in the first try. I had to think a couple of times, but that's the way. So let's just go ahead and first we'll create our hash table, which is temp, and then we will take uh, each string in strings, each word, str is a reserved keyword, and then we'll create an empty array of 26 characters, and then for each character in word, we will get the ASCII value of ch minus 97 and we would put it plus equal to 1. Now once that is done, we have created it, we will append it, okay? So how we'll do that is, so for that we have to create something called a default dictionary of list so that it would have it like a list and then a list. So that's how it's easier to go. So we will set temp of tuple of a dot append of word. So what it will do is initially it will create this where we'll have something and then we'll have a list. So initially it will create this. That's what default dict will do. It will create a default dictionary. And then here we'll store the tuples and here we'll store the elements. And since this is a list, we append an element one at a time. Now ans is equal to this for value in temp dot values ans dot append of value, return ans. Yep, there you go. Okay, I did, like I solved it, but looks like people had a different idea, better than mine. Start, this is too much. Okay, just kidding. Let's see, start index, end index, anagrams. Okay. See, I also created a dictionary, but I don't know what's this. It's too much to think at once. Default dictionary of list, key is equal to tuple of sorted of S, anagrams of key dot append of S, return list. Okay, this written part we could have done in this line. Okay, we'll just see what Neetcode has for us to explain this. We'll see the solutions out here and we'll try to get it what he has done. So sorting, just as we saw there, so you create a default dictionary of list, and then instead of creating an array with all the zeros and then adding ones as you see a character, you sorted it and added the sorted string into the dictionary. Okay, that's a good way to go, but sorting takes n log n times. Now this is the hash table the way that we went. The only difference is this part where we didn't create a list by ourselves. So that's O of m into n. Looks like we did. So the idea that I got was from here, I think. Must be. I do watch it a lot. So we finished this. That's good. Progress. We did 4 questions. Good. Now you might think, why is this guy doing? I'm just practicing. I just want to get on the flow of coding because a couple of days I left it, and then whenever I see a new coding question, I get the urge to go and look at the solution and do it. So because I can't think of the answer myself. So now I'm just practicing to think of the answer by myself. Okay, this is another medium question. We'll read the question and we'll think what to do. So given an integer number n nums and an integer k, return the k most frequent elements. You may return the answer in any order. K most frequent elements. Oh, okay. So some element that appears at least k times, I think. So now when I look at this question, the way I can think of it is you create a hash table where you have the occurrence of each element, and then from that hash table you create the output list. So let me go ahead and do that. So for the hash table you can just use the inbuilt method, which is counter. What it will do is it will create the elements and their occurrence. So okay, so as so what will counter do for this one in particular, it will do is it will create 1 colon 3 2 colon 2 and 3 colon 1. Now from here I can do it, right? I'll say answer is equal to this, just nothing, for key comma value in temp dot items. If value is greater than equal to k, you will say ans dot append of temp, and we will return ans. Let's see how this fare. Uh, uh, what do we do? Oh, we just added the whole thing. Oh my bad, sorry. My bad, it should be just key. I just added the whole hash table. That's bad. It's not the way to go. Yeah, this worked. Hmm. What the hell? I thought it said given an integer nums and an integer k, return the k most frequent elements. May return. Wait. Am I reading the question wrong? I've noticed this is a very difficult discussion. The input is not sorted. So I misread the question. So the idea of the question is that find out the k most frequent, not which elements is k times repeated. So in the test case 1, 2, k being 2, you need to return 2 most frequent elements. Ah, okay. My bad. God damn it. I understood it wrong. Okay, sorry guys. So we have to return number of two elements which occur the most in K. So now we can do it using the sorted keyword in Python. So the sorted keyword, and we can give in the a key for it to sort only the value. So, so if you see the sorted keyword in Python, wait a minute, yeah. So if you see this key, right, a function to execute to decide the order. So we can, so if we say reverse out here, that works. So something like that we'll have to find, or else we can keep. Okay, A is 0 times K. Ooh. Oh, okay. hmm So my bad. I understood the question completely wrong. Mhm. How did we do it? Using the sorted keyword. Let me just see. There is a way to do it using the sorted keyword. I'm just trying to come up with that solution. Just a minute. Okay, yep. So we will just say temp is equal to sorted is, yeah, you have to write sorted first. So sorted of temp, comma, key is equal to lambda item, item of one. So we'll take the first item because item of zero would give you this, and then we'll take item of one. Wait. Okay, let me just one second. This is my computer. Let me just use this for a moment. I just use it when I know that it's just a visualizer kind of thing. So from collections, import counter. But I don't know. I just feel that this is not gonna. Wait, I didn't even give the nums. Yeah, nums is this. This is not gonna work. Okay, you know what? Let me just give it k is equal to 2. Oh my god. Okay. So we give ans is equal to 0 times k. So thus we'll have two positions to fill, and we'll have the counts, which is also 0 times k. But you know what? Why don't I just use a heap? Yeah, I just learned heap quite recently. So min heap is the way that Python works. So we just use a negative of that. So we have max heap. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do is we will create, we will say import heap queue. So we put, yeah, okay. For key comma value in 10 dot items, and we will push the value first. So heap q dot heap push of negative of value and then the key. Okay, so that it will be there present in a negative order. And oh shit, what did I just do? This is b temp heap, which is where I need to push it. Why did I do that? Sorry, my god. Temp heap, and we will give it like a tuple. So we will have it nice and easy. And answer is equal to this. For I in range of k, because we only got one of them, we will say x is equal to heap 2 dot heap pop of temp heap and dot append of x. Let me see. This is team. Okay, this should work. Let me just see that. Okay, 3 1 2 2. So thus okay, now let me just take the one which is failed. So it'll be 1 2. Oh, I'm just gonna copy this position that I wrote and I'm gonna paste it here. No, only all. Okay, let's see how this one fares. Oh, uh, that's it. One. Let me check everywhere. Yeah, that's it. We just need the value, right? The key. Yeah, we did good. We did 92. Yeah, we also did. So from collections, yeah, that's what we did. Count. Oh, okay. Get it, I get it. Yes, we did it, guys. It was a good job. Let's see what it need could do. Okay, sorting. Uh, okay, count, which is that's again a counter, right? A counter to get the occurrences that we did. Just fine. Next is array dot append count. Oh, so you okay, I get it. So here's what you've done is you put the count and the nums in an array and then sorted the array, which is n log n. This is the same way, which is same thing counter and then push it in the heap. If ever anytime it becomes okay, instead of putting all of them in the heap, if ever it's greater than k, he pops it off in the heap, the minimum element. Bucket sort. I have no idea how to do this. Let me see. Maybe I know. Yes. Yeah, maybe I know. I'm not that interested in doing it. Mhm. Okay, so now we'll close this. Take the, oh, sorry, this is not done yet. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, it's a premium question, so we'll have to do it out here. Exactly. I wanted, see, the thing is, I want to, so that means I've never done this first one. The next is, why I do this is, I wanted to store in Leetcode so I can show it off, but now I cannot. So I will just have to do it this way. Okay, so design an algorithm to encode. Okay, but this encode and decode I can do it. But is there a specific way this encoding is to be done? What I would do is I just decrease the ASCII character by 5 for each of them and then increase it the next one. So that encoding and decoding does the same thing. The string. Okay, so that's the encoded as a string. Oh, so it can be converted. I see. Okay, let me get the ASCII characters. That's my way of doing. But if they have the space in the information, that's a problem. That's a problem. So you can give a space as character of 0. So even if you unhash it, it will be null, right? That's one way to go about it. Uh, let me see. Mhm. Okay, okay, I'll do what I think for I in SDRS. Oh, shit. Just oh, it should be I. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. The main solution to use non-ASCII character as a delimiter. Think of a better way. Okay, that's what I thought. Try to encode this decode the string using smart factors based on the length of each. How can you differentiate between the lengths and any numbers that can be present in the string? Use the encoder because so we start with a number representing the length of the string followed by a separator character. On the string itself, to decode we read the number until we reach then we use the oh, okay. So we just say and plus equal to str len of I plus I plus asterisk returns ants. Ants is equal to 0 for I in S if 0 is less than equal to int of I less than equal to this. 10 once the offender equal 1 to the end, 1 to the end, once. What's it? I have no clue what I'm doing here. Let's just say this. Okay, okay. Oh, I've done this earlier. Didn't know that. What the hell? Yeah, I decided to do it just for fun. Now this game. This is. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Size. Start the else. Okay, here the length of the first offender. Then this is. Oh, little sizes in an array. That's fine. Next is sizes and sizes. So we know the sizes. And result plus equal to str of s. Yeah. Okay, fine. And then comma. So we'll have each size, comma, and then in the end a hashtag. So for s in strs, result plus equal to s. Okay. Mhm. Alright, so we did something similar. That is okay. Yes, I did something similar. Yep, that's what that's just a different order, I think. Yes, I no, yes, right. Yes, that's fine. Now out here, result is equal to null, I is equal to 0. While I is less than equal to f s to 0, while s is less than equal to asterisk j plus plus 1, then is equal to int of s of 2. Mhm. So until that is the length. Uh, Okay, so if I understand that correctly, what is it saying is it is telling us, so we say answer is 0 and I starts with 0. While I is less than length of s, that's fine. J is equal to y, j also starts there. While j capital S of j not equal to asterisk. So that's to get the length of the first one. What we do is we increase it by 1 until there. So we know the length of the string is equal to int of s of I colon j. So until there is the given length. So I is equal to j plus 1, right? And j is equal to I plus length. Yeah, no. Wait. So, okay. So it is pointed to asterisk. Now we go to the next one. And we will do that. And then and dot. I get it now. So it's so first you'll have the length, which is 4, let's say, or 50 or 70, and then asterisk. So 70 asterisk, and then the seventh letter word. So asterisk would be the delimiter between the 70 and that. And now what we'll do is until asterisk, we know j has gone. So j is currently at the asterisk point. So we'll take the length, which is 70 now, and then j plus 1 is the start of the word, and then the word is still I plus length. And so until there, we'll take it. And now I is equal to j, and we will return ans. I get it now. I get it. I should remember this. This is a good one. Uh, this it. Yeah, I got it. This one I didn't actually do it, so we put a star out here. Which I did. Product of array itself. I don't do this one. This is kind of like a two-pointer way where you traverse, which is like a pre-sum, prefix sum kind of thing. We will solve this and we will call it a day. Because I'm spent 48 minutes, not long. So let's just do this one and we'll spend an hour tomorrow again. That's good. So I think you guys can hear me. It's not long. So, okay. Okay, now I'm gonna just continue this. There's a small hiccup with the earphones, sorry. So this is product itself. So how did we do that? If I remember, let me just draw it so I don't mess it up ever. Okay, I don't mess it up this one. So what we do is 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4 is the array, correct? So we will create an array where we will start with the t being equal to 1, and then for here we'll just put t, and then for the next one we'll put t times whichever index minus 1 we have. So we can so let me just say this. So t will be 1 and a would be starting off with 1. For I in range of 1 comma length of nums, we don't go till the last one because we're doing the right one, right? So we do this and we will say, look at it. So we will say P is equal to, okay, so T is equal to uh, T times nums of I minus 1. That's previous index. A dot append of T. So in this case, what will happen is we'll append 1, and then so the next time it will be 2. From here it will be 2. That's cool. So it will be next 3 is a 6, which will be upended. So this one will turn from 1. So here will be 1, then it will be 2, and then it will be 6. Now we'll do the reverse way. Okay. So now T is equal to nums of minus 1, which is the last element. And for I in range of nums T minus 2, minus 1, minus 1. This is correct. So that would be a uh, a of I times T uh, times equal to T. So it should be multiplied. So the 2 will be multiplied with a 4. So this will become a 4. Now it will be multiplied, so it will become 8. Correct. Now then this 4 should be multiplied with this. Yep. So T times equal to nums of I. Yes. Let's see this. Oh no. Okay, this should be length of nums. Sorry, my bad. Not there. No. Okay, missed the 6. How did we miss the 6? So let me just pull up the visualizer. This, I don't know this return because not a function. And let this nums. Let's go. D1 also. D1, okay, let's write into, yep. Should be this. Okay. Let's see this. Yeah, we're going well. Well. N is equal to, like, I prefer to see this solution. I just don't know why I used division, prefix, suffix. Yeah, that's the way we did. Okay, so yeah, here's the way we did, and this is the way he also is done. So we see we started with, oh wait, he did one all of it and then did it. So prefix is 1, that's how we started off, and then result of I is put as 1. He multiplied it down here, we multiplied it before. And similarly out here, he did it into minus 1. I just took the last time because we're going to be reusing that, correct? So I just took it that way. Let's see what this guy is. I don't know why, but No, once you solve that problem, the energy to see another solution fades away. Because I did pretty decent. It's not like I did like okay if I did. I'm like pretty sure once. See, look at this. I've done so many submissions. Look at this. This one was so bad. So that time I would have gone and seen this. This was in Java when I was coding in Java. So when I just not coding, when I code it pretty well and it's pretty decent, I just don't feel the urge to see it. Sorry. So that's it. So what we'll do is we will do this more often. Starting tomorrow, we'll do valid Sudoku and longest consecutive sequence. I feel these two would take quite a long time, so I'm just gonna give it to tomorrow. See, valid Sudoku, as I can see a question, have I solved this? Yeah, I have solved it apparently, and that too in Java, so never in Python. Okay, cool. So what's how what a Sudoku is? So it's gonna need some thinking to do. So we'll do that and we'll see it tomorrow. It's gonna take some time. And this one, longest consecutive sequence, I think it's kind of similar one because I see that this I must have solved it. So it's still given an answer array of and how long back did I solve it? I solved it in 2022. That's it. But now it's gonna be two and a half years, 2 years back. Yeah, not two and a half yet. Given an answer array of nums with the middle length, the longest consecutive sequence of bits. Yes, okay then. This Unitarian algorithm that runs in O of n time. The solution that can come right to my mind is sorting O of n log n, so it's not O of n. So we have to think of a O of n solution. Okay, then.